Hey everyone, welcome to the Comfy Cozy Club. I'm so happy that you're joining me. I'm so happy that you've taken the time to arrive here. Well done. So I feel as the lockdown goes on, it gets harder and harder to arrive on the mat. So extra well done to you. And we're going to start in a comfortable cross-legged seat. So just give yourself a moment to arrive there. And then really come to sit on the sitting bones. And then once you're ready, once you feel comfy and cozy, just bring your hands down onto your legs and close your eyes. Now really reach up through the crown of your head, creating a little bit more length within the spine. And then slide the shoulders down the back. Let your elbows become heavy. Let your legs become heavy. But keep that length going up the spine. And then notice how you feel. So maybe starting with the body. Maybe immediately feeling some tension in places of the body. Maybe your neck is sore. Maybe your back is tired. Maybe your legs are tired. So just notice what's going on. And then notice how your energy is feeling. So maybe you're feeling super good and you had a good day. But if you're feeling completely stressed out, frazzled, tired, maybe a bit down, just notice that too. And know that whatever is going on, however you're feeling, everything is okay. Everything is allowed to be there. And then bring your attention to your breath. So you don't have to change anything yet. But just notice where you feel the breath the most. And then bring the palms of the hands together and just give them a good rub, rubbing the palms of the hands, creating some heat. And then bring one hand onto your heart, onto your sternum, one hand onto the belly, creating a little bit more space in between the hands, lifting up to the heart, and breathe into your belly. Feel the belly expand as you breathe in. And feel the belly soften as you breathe out. Breathing in and out through the nose. Gently coming into that Ujjayi breathing. So getting into that ocean breath, or as I like to call it, that Darth Vader breath. Making every inhalation as long as your exhalation. And as the cats are not on their best yoga behavior, as you start to anchor into the breath, maybe setting out an intention for your practice tonight. So we've got a beautiful detox flow, which means that we're going to work up some heat. We're going to twist. But we're going to start with that really deep breath. So maybe your intention is just to stick with the breath. Or maybe there's something that you would like to let go of, even if it's just for the coming hour. Lift the corners of the mouth. Slowly bring your hands over your knees. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, round through your spine, curl your tailbone under, bring your chin to your chest. Now take a deep breath in. We're going to circle forwards, moving through the right side. And then as you exhale, circle backwards, moving through the left side. And now really move with the breath, breathing in to smooth the heart forwards. And exhaling to take it back. Maybe keeping your eyes closed as you move here so that you can really feel it out. Where is the tension? Where are the sticky places in your lower back, your mid back, your upper back? And then reverse the circles. Feeling the connection from the sitting bones down to the floor. And feeling the connection from the belly button to the spine. 2 more circles here. And then return to center. Once again, really sit up tall. Lift up through the crown of the head. And then slowly open your eyes, extend your arms out from side to side. Now, if you're squished in between your desk and your pull-out bed, maybe bring the fingertips onto your shoulders. Take a deep breath in. And now as you exhale, we're going to twist to the right. Breathe in as you take it to center. Exhale, twist to the left. Keep pressing down through the sitting bones. Keep reaching up through the crown of the head. And once again, really notice, how is your spine feeling? Let's do 1 more to both sides. And then take it back to center. Now bring the right arm underneath the left arm as we come into eagle arms. So hooking the elbows, see if you can connect the palms of the hands, really squeezing them together. Lower the shoulders down, take a deep breath in. Exhale, pull the elbows in, curl your tailbone under. Think about a cat stretch here as you feel the stretch in the upper back. Taking a deep breath. And then as you breathe and release, coming back to center, sending the arms all the way out and all the way up. Breathe in and then exhale, taking it all the way to the right. Left hand crosses over the right leg. Right hand behind. Yoga for the brain. Breathe in, sit up a little taller. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Slide your shoulders down. Lift the crown of the head up. And then take it back to center. Send your arms out wide. Right arm crosses underneath the left arm. Hooking the elbows. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, rounding through the spine. Bring the elbows in, chin to chest. Breathe into the upper back. Breathe in, press into the sitting bones as you lift up, circling the arms all the way up. And then exhale, twisting to the left, right hand crosses over, left hand behind. Breathe in, sit up even taller. Exhale, twisting even deeper. And then breathe in, take it back to center, bring the arms all the way up. Palms of the hands point forwards and roll yourself onto hands and knees. Now bring your knees as wide as a mat. Bring the big toes together. Send your hips all the way back, hips down to the heels, coming into a child's pose. Bring the forehead down to the floor. Reconnect to your intention. And then infuse that intention with the breath, Ujjayi breathing. And use your next inhalation to circle forwards, moving through the right side. And use your exhalation to circle backwards, moving through the left side. So really getting into the hips. Breathing in as you bring it forwards. And exhaling as you circle back. So maybe once again closing your eyes here and really feeling it out. How is the lower back feeling? How are your hips feeling? And then circle the other way. Breathing in as you move to the right side. Exhaling as you circle back to the right side. Excuse me. One more circle. And breathe in. Return to center. Bring your knees in line with your hips. Curl your toes under. Now really press into the hands, into the feet as you hover the knees up into a hovering cat pose. Feel the tailbone extending back. Pull the crown of the head forwards. Your neck is long. The belly button is lifting in and up. Breathe. Notice your breath here. And then as you exhale, send it all the way back into downward facing dog. Now really give yourself some space. So maybe that means you need to walk your feet out a little further, maybe a little wider, hip width apart. Turning the heels out just a little. And then bringing the heels down one at a time as you stretch out through the hamstrings, through the lower legs, the ankles, the spine. Really pressing into all 10 fingertips, keeping the weight out of your wrists. And once again, really breathe. Return to center. Really bend your right leg as you lower the left heel down to the floor. And now peek underneath the left armpit. And switch. Bending the left leg, really lowering the right heel down to the floor. And then peek underneath the right armpit. Hello. Take it back to center. Breathe in, bring your gaze forwards as you walk your feet all the way up to the front of the mat. Coming into a forward fold. Feet hip width apart. Nose relaxes down to your knees. Breathe in, lift up halfway. Coming into your flat back extend with your hands underneath your knees. Micro bend in the knees, and then just as in our hovering cat pose, crown of the head reaches forwards. Shoulders slide back. Feel the sitting bones spreading left to right as you lift the lower belly in. And then as you exhale, relax into your forward fold. Now we're going to roll ourselves up. So press into all 4 corners of your feet. And as you press down, start to roll up slowly, 1 vertebra at a time. Keep feeling it out. All the way up into your mountain pose. And now keep growing taller. Sending the arms all the way up, fingertips up to the sky. Lengthen your tailbone down. Exhale, twist over to the right, slight bend in your knees. Think about your belly button twisting to the left. Breathe in, back to center. Exhale, twist over to the left. Imagine the belly button twisting to the right. Breathe in to center. And exhale, circle your arms all the way down. Let's flow. Breathe in, circle the arms all the way up. Exhale, take it down through the center line into your forward fold. Breathe in, lift up halfway, lots of length through the neck, through the spine. Exhale, fold. Now breathe in, step into your plank pose. Really press away from the floor, and as you exhale, take it all the way into downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Take a long breath out. Now roll out into your plank, bringing the shoulders in line with the wrists. Press the weight forward just a little. Really lift the lower belly in. Hug the elbows in as you lower all the way down onto the floor. Press into the tops of your feet. Breathe in, rise up just a little. So make sure that you can still lift your hands. Baby cobra. Exhale, take your nose down to the floor. Curl your toes under, press the heels back, breathe in, press up into your plank pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in, smooth breath out. Breathe in, gaze forwards to the front of the mat. Exhale, step or walk your feet forwards, coming into your forward fold. Breathe in, lift up halfway. Feel the decompression in the spine. Exhale, fold. Now this time really press down into your feet. Breathe in, circle the arms all the way up. Exhale, bring your hands down to your heart. Breathe in, circle the arms all the way up, extended mountain pose. Exhale, take your hands all the way down, forward fold. Breathe in, lift up halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, step your feet back, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press into all 10 fingers. Roll the shoulders out. Feel the inner thighs spiraling in. Now breathe in, wave forward, floating into your plank. Exhale from your toes or your knees, hover all the way down to the floor. Breathe in, baby cobra, hug the elbows into the side body. Exhale, nose down to the floor, curl your toes under. Breathe in, press up, plank pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Take a long breath out. Breathe in, gaze forwards. Exhale, step or walk your feet up, forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Feel the inner thighs spiraling in and back. Exhale, fold. Really press into your feet. Breathe in, extended mountain pose, coming all the way up. Exhale, hands down to your heart. Let's do one more cycle. Really get lost in the breath. Breathe in, extended mountain pose. Exhale, take it all the way down, forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, plank pose. Exhale, down dog. Take a deep breath in. Take a long breath out. Breathe in. Press your weight forward over the ball joints of your feet. Reach the heart forwards, reach the crown of the head forwards. Shifting onto the tips of the toes. Exhale, hover down. Breathe in, baby cobra. Legs are stronger than the arms. Exhale, wave it down. Curl your toes under. Feel your strength as you press up into your plank. And as you exhale, feel the length in the spine. Lifting the hips up a little higher. Sending the hips back a little more. Let the heels become heavy as you notice that we start to create some space. We start to open up. And then breathe in, bring your gaze forward. And exhale, step or walk your feet up, forward fold. Breathe in, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Breathe in all the way up, extended mountain pose. And exhale, hands down to your heart. Breathe in, extended mountain pose. Now we're going to twist to the right. And as you do so, press into your left foot. Lift the right knee all the way up. Breathe into center. Exhale, twist to the left. Press into your right foot and lift the left knee all the way up. Breathe in, back to center. Palms of the hands come together. Exhale, take it down through the center line. Fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, step into your plank pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now anchor the left heel down. Keep rotating the shoulders out. Keep your ears in line with your upper arms. And now slowly breathe in. So if you're stroking the air with your toes, lift the right leg all the way up. And as you exhale, step the right foot to your right thumb, making sure it arrives. So maybe you have to Wiggle it forwards a bit, that's fine. Lower the left knee down, but keep your left toes curled under. Now press into your left hand, so once again gripping the mat with your fingertips. Send the right fingertips forwards, really reaching. Now we're going to pull the right thumb back as we circle the right arm back. Lift the left knee up. And now bring the fingertips down, bring the knee down. Breathe in, lift. And exhale, lower. Move with the breath. Breathe in to lift. And exhale to lower. 2 more. Breathing in, feel that opening around the right shoulder. Listen to the sound of your breath. And now keep your knee down. Breathe in, bring both arms up, coming into your Crescent Lunge. Really press into the ball joint of your right foot. Lift your heart, lift your rib cage, lift the corners of your mouth. And exhale, soft fingertips, take it down. Breathe in, lift the left knee up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, you're welcome to skip your flow, or here we go. Breathe in, float into your plank pose. And maybe this time coming halfway down, Chaturanga. Breathe in into your upward facing dog. Legs are stronger than the arms. Exhale, send it back, down dog. Catch your breath, slow it down. So we're working up some heat, but we're not overdoing anything. Keep breathing. So if anything will make you feel better, it's an hour of solid breath. And then as you exhale, lower the right heel down and follow your inhalation up. Left leg lifts up. Exhale, step the left foot to your left thumb. Breathe in, bring your gaze forwards. And exhale, lower the right knee down. Keep your right toes curled under. Press into your right hand. Really feel the connection between your fingertips and the mat. Extend the left fingertips forwards. And here we go, breathing in. Circle the left arm back, lift the right knee up, and then taking it all the way back as you lower the right knee down. Move with the breath. Breathing in, lift. Exhaling, lower. Notice the expansion around the chest. Really mobilizing the shoulder. 2 more. Letting the breath come first. Letting the movement follow. And then keep your knee down, and as you breathe in, lift both arms up. Lift your heart. Maybe lift your gaze. Hug the thighs into the center line. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, take your hands all the way down. Breathe in, lift the right knee up. Exhale, step back, down dog. You're welcome to skip this. Breathe in, float into your plank pose. Exhale, Chaturanga, elbows straight back. Breathe in, cobra or upward facing dog. Really press into your feet. Exhale, downward facing dog. And breathe. Your neck is long. Your frown is relaxed. Feel the space in the upper back. Feel the space in the lower back. And then as you breathe in, bring your gaze forwards. And as you exhale, step or walk your feet up, forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift, reach the crown of the head away from you. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, extended mountain pose, coming all the way up. And exhale, hands down to your heart. Now just take a moment to interlace your hands behind your lower back. And really press your knuckles down. So we've been on the wrists quite a lot already. Taking a moment to stretch it out, move the other way. But also to really open up through the chest. Make sure that your butt isn't sticking all the way out. So lengthen your tailbone down, lift your heart, and release. Now extend your arms forwards, bend your legs, coming into Utkatasana, or intense pose. So make sure your toes are pointing straight ahead, and then feel the length from the tailbone all the way to the crown of the head. You can bring the upper arms in line with the ears, but maybe that makes you feel really confined or tight in the upper back, then just bring the arms down a little lower. Why not? And if you don't get why this is called intense pose, you need to bring your hips down a little more. And breathe. Press into your heels. Feel your glutes working. And now really press into your left foot. We're going to lift up. Lift the right knee all the way up. And now wave your arms to the right. Left hand catches the right leg. Right arm extends out in line with the shoulder. Really press down, root down into your standing leg. Lift the crown of the head up. Slide the shoulders down. And feel that twist in the belly. Breathe, maybe gaze towards your thumb. Thumbs up. And slowly lower down. Okay, back into our intense pose. Send your hips back. Lift your heart up. Really press into your heels. Maybe take a moment to wiggle your toes just to make sure that the weight is really back. Knees behind your toes. And then maybe bringing the arms down a little lower. Sliding the right shoulder down towards your left back pocket. Left shoulder blade slides down towards your right back pocket. Feel the length in your neck and breathe. And then keep pressing down. As you lift the left knee up, wave your arms to the left. Right hand catches the left leg. Press down into your standing leg. Feeling all the muscles wrap around that right leg. Gaze over towards your left thumb. Slide the shoulders down. And breathe. And slowly lower down. Feet hip width apart. Breathe in, circle the arms all the way up. Exhale, take it down through the center line, forward fold. Breathe in, lift up halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, step your feet back, plank pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, slide the right leg all the way up, coming into your three-legged dog, lifting, lifting, lifting. Exhale, step the right foot to the right thumb. Lower the left knee down, keep your toes curled under. Reach the right fingertips forwards. Now circle the right arm back, lifting the left knee, then lower down and pick yourself up into your crescent lunge. Exhale, take it down. Breathe in, lift the left knee up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now straight into the other side. Breathe in, slide the left leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the left foot to your left thumb. Breathe in, gaze forward. Exhale, knee down, press into your right hand. Breathe in, circle the left arm backwards. Exhale, knee down, breathe in, crescent lunge. Exhale, rain it down. Breathe in, lift the right knee up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now you're welcome to skip it or let's flow. Breathe in, float into your plank, waving forwards. Feel the pit of the belly lifting in and up. Exhale, hover down. Breathe in, cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale into downward facing dog. Take a moment to breathe. You're welcome to come into a child's pose. Smile. Soften your gaze, your frown. And then breathe in, gaze over to the front edge of the mat. And exhale, step or walk your feet up, forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Now really move with the breath, root down, breathe in, extended mountain pose. And exhale, hands down to the heart. Breathe in, come into your intense pose. Exhale, root down into your left foot, pick the right knee up, wave your arms to the right, coming into that twist. Slide the shoulder down, chin in, crown of the head up. Now drop the right fingertips down to lift the arms back up, bring your toe down. And now you're going to slide your right toe back as you bring the arms in line with the upper body, coming into a high lunge. Now crown of the head reaches forwards, pull your left hip back, press the right heel back, zip the inner thighs together, and then breathe in, lift up, bring both arms all the way up, really lifting, maybe a gentle back bend. And then as you exhale, take it into warrior two. Take a moment to find your footing, so maybe widening your stance a little. Left knee in line with the left ankle. Really press into the outer edge of your right foot. Feel the strength in your legs. Gaze over your left fingertips and breathe. As you breathe in, feel the length. And as you exhale, feel the grounding. Now on your next exhalation, drop the left lower arm down onto the left thigh. We're going to circle the right fingertips down and then bring the arm in line with the ear. Turn your nose up to your arm, feeling that extension from the right foot all the way to the right fingertips. Lengthen your tailbone down towards the right heel. You can stay here or challenge, extend the left arm out as well. Breathe, spin your heart to the sky. And then on your next inhalation, pick yourself up, extend the leg. Oh, turn your toes forwards. Press your hands up to the sky. And now left hand onto your heart. Right hand onto your belly. Breathe in, lift up through the heart. Really strengthen the legs, pressing into the outer edges of your feet, inner edges of your feet. And now keep this length going. Straight back as you move into your wide-legged forward fold. Bring your hands down. Maybe you stay on your fingertips. Maybe we can melt the crown of the head down. If there's any pressure in your knees at all, just micro bend them. Maybe walking the hands in line with the feet. Really hug the elbows back. Feel the strength. Feel the grounding from the soles of your feet. So the ankles, the lower legs, the inner thighs, up to the pelvis. Don't hang out into your heels. Now lift up halfway. Right hand in line with the right shoulder. Breathe in, pull the left elbow up. Send the left fingertips to the sky. Keep your legs strong. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, slowly take it down. Soften your knees. Walk yourself back to the short edge of the mat, low lunge. Now yogi's choice, you can take a vinyasa or skip it. Breathe in, step into your plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Breathe in, cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep, deep breath. And then breathe in, look over to the front edge of the mat. And exhale, step or walk the feet to the top. Breathe in, lift up halfway, bringing the spine deep into the back. Exhale, fold. Press into your feet. Breathe in, extended mountain pose. And exhale, bring your hands down to your heart. Send your arms forward, send your hips back as you move into your intense pose. Really deepening that hip crease. Lift your heart. Slide the shoulders down the back. Lift the corners of your mouth. So, what does it feel like to move with a little more ease, to feel a little lighter? One more deep breath here. And then breathe in, lift the left knee up. Swing the arms to the left. Right hand catches a hold of your left leg. Lift your heart, slide the shoulders down. And drop the left fingertips down to lift back up. Bring your toe down to the floor. Exhale, slide the left toe back. Arms next to the body. Reach the heart forwards. Reach the fingertips back. Imagine holding a pencil in between the shoulder blades. And now breathe in. Come into your high lunge. Pressing into the ball joint of that left foot. Lifting the left heel. Exhale, take it into warrior two. Take a moment to find your footing. Really pressing into the outer edge of your left foot. Making sure that you aren't hanging forward. Make sure that you aren't hanging at all. So really press into the floor, find that inner support, that inner lift as you lift the corners of the mouth. Face is shiny, happy. And then bring the right arm down onto the right thigh. Circle the left fingertips down. Lift them up and overhead. Turn your nose up to your arm. Spin your heart to the sky. Lengthen your tailbone down. Feel the lower belly pulling in, because you need that inner strength if you want to extend the right arm out as well. Keep swiveling the heart to the sky. Keep breathing. Keep smiling. Breathe in, pull yourself up. Extend your right leg, that should feel so good. Turn your toes in. Keep lifting your heart. Feel the strength in your legs. And exhale, bring the left hand to the heart. Right hand to the belly. Breathe in, lift. Exhale, let your heart lead the way as you start to fold. Feel the lower belly lifting in and up. Bring your hands down. Breathe in, find that length. And exhale, take it all the way into your forward fold. Maybe bringing your feet in line. No, your hands in line with your feet. Maybe not today. Spreading your toes wide. Really pressing into the ball joint of your pinky toe. Ball joint of your big toe. Press into the heels. Lift the arches of the feet. So really drawing everything up. And then breathe in, lift up halfway. As you bring the left hand in line with the left shoulder. Breathe in, pull the right elbow up, fingertips to the sky. Again, spin your heart up. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, fold, soften your knees. Crawl yourself back to the front edge of the mat. Yogi's choice, take it or leave it. As you breathe in, step into your plank. Exhale, Chaturanga. Breathe in, Cobra or Up Dog. And exhale, Downward Facing Dog. Take a deep breath in. Take a long breath out. Now walk your feet in just a little until you can maybe bring the heels down all the way. If that's impossible for you, no worries. Really grip the mat with your left fingertips as you bring your right hand over towards your left thigh. So maybe taking a hold here, or if you can reach, take a hold of your ankle. If this is impossible for you, hands down, bend the right knee, gaze underneath your left armpit as we've done before. Now really breathe. So say hello to your neighbors. Feel the sitting bones spreading out left to right. Shoulders away from your ears. One more breath. Now move slowly in the transition. So no plummeting. Right hand down. Grip the mat with your right fingertips. My shirt is too slippery. Left hand to the right thigh or right ankle. Gaze underneath your right armpit and breathe. Soften your frown. Let the heels become heavy. Feel the inner thighs spiraling in. And slowly bring your hand back down. Bring your knees as wide as the mat, big toes to touch. And drop your hips all the way over to the heels. Child's pose. Bring the hands next to the feet. Bring the forehead down to the floor. Catch your breath. You have done so good already. Now immediately anchor back into your breath. Return to your intention. And bring your hands underneath your shoulders as you rise up. I don't know why. All of a sudden I'm thinking as a phoenix rising up, and then I thought, without ashes, a phoenix would just be a bird getting up. That's a quote. Okay, bring your knees together. If this isn't comfortable on your knees, come into a cross-legged seat. Now bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Create more length. Lengthen your tailbone down just a little. Slide your shoulders down. Let your inhalation become a little longer. Let your exhalation become a little longer. Think about drawing in new, fresh energy every time you breathe in. Think about letting go of any old, stagnant energy every time you breathe out. Stay lifted through the spine, soft through the shoulders, soft through the face. And then open your eyes. Bring your hands out in front as we just cross at the ankles and walk the hands back, coming into a cross-legged seat. Now take your right foot and see if you can bring it onto your left knee. So maybe that's impossible, right? So you can always bring it onto the lower leg, or you can align your ankles. So just take a moment to notice how your hips are feeling today. And then really flex through the right foot. And if you have this space, you can align the lower leg. So it's called fire log pose. So the shins are neatly stacked, but that's definitely not necessary. Let your hips become really, really heavy. Keep your heart lifted up. Now you can stay here, breathing, or slowly start to take it forwards. But keep the sitting bones really heavy. Keep your neck long, softening the shoulders. And think about breathing into that right hip. Don't let the head hang all the way down. We want to keep that length through the spine. And then as you're here a little longer, maybe notice that you can come down a little lower, or maybe not. Breathe. And then walk your hands back up, take it slow. And then cross the right foot all the way over the left leg, so you'll be a bit turned on the diagonal. As you really slide, pull the left leg in underneath you, see if you can come down onto both sitting bones. Wrap the left arm around the right leg and give yourself a really tight hug as you lift the heart. Reach the crown of the head up. Bring the right hand behind. Breathe in, sit up even taller. And exhale, twist a little deeper. Really keeping that length from the tailbone to the crown of the head. And then take your nose back to center. We're going to unravel the leg, bringing the right foot to the top of the left thigh. So we're just going to come into our mermaid's tail. Bring the right hand down next to your hip and then breathe in. Circle the left arm up. Reach the hips forwards. Reach your fingertips back, coming into a back bend. That should feel really nice. And as you exhale, take it down. Okay, same thing on the other side. So bring the left ankle on top of the right thigh. And just take a moment to settle in to notice how that feels on the other side. Sometimes one hip is a lot tighter than the other. Maybe seeing if you can stack the lower legs, coming into that fire log pose. Really landing on your sitting bones. And then sit up tall. Reach the crown of the head up. Slide the shoulders down. And please be very kind and gentle with yourself. If this isn't comfortable, then just adjust it until it does feel comfy. We are the Comfy Cozy Club. Not the uncomfortable Spartan society. Okay, take it forwards, fingertips down. And just breathe into the hip. Soften your jaw. And just be in the pose, noticing how it feels, adjusting as needed. Feel out the sensations here. Notice how you can send some warmth into the hip as you breathe in. And let go of some tension as you breathe out. Relax your tongue in your mouth. Relax your frown. And if you want to come deeper into the pose, now is a good moment. 2 more breaths. And then walk your hands back up. Bring the left foot down. Really bring the right leg in, nice and tight. Right arm wraps around, come onto both sitting bones. Left hand comes behind the tailbone. See if you can bring the palm of the hand down. So we tend to want to come onto our fingertips, but that really makes the shoulder creep up to your ear. And then use every inhalation to lift up a little taller. And use every exhalation to twist a little deeper. So detoxing is really about creating some pressure and then opening. Really good for the digestive system. But for me in this practice, also about just really feeling what's going on. Because as you observe, as you feel, as you breathe, you're already working through things. So just being with the breath, being in your body. Okay, turn your nose forwards. Swing the left leg to the side, so back into our mermaid's tail. To the other side. Left foot on top of the right leg. Left hand besides the hip. Grip the mat with your fingertips, and here we go. Lift up. Bring the right arm all the way back as you press your hips forwards. So nice big back bend. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, slow descend of the hips down. Now come to lie on your back. So making your way all the way down. Making sure the head is supported by the mat. Your chin is in, your neck is long. And then reach your fingertips down to your heels. Slide the shoulders away from the ears. Press your entire spine down into the floor. Curl the tailbone under and roll yourself up into a shoulder bridge. If there's pressure in the knees, slide the feet out a little. Really lengthen your tailbone towards the backs of your knees. Make sure the knees are in line with the hips. Feel the strength from the legs going all the way up. Lifting the hip bones, lifting the heart. And then if you want to, interlace your hands behind your lower back and really walk the shoulders in until your shoulders are underneath your chest and your neck is free. Press the hands down into the floor and breathe. Long toes, press into the ball joint of your pinky toe. Press into the ball joint of your big toe. Press into your heels. Walk the shoulders from underneath the chest. Release the hands and then soften the spine all the way down to the floor. Hug your knees into your chest and give your back a massage. Massaging one way. Massaging the other way. Massaging. And bring your feet down. Let the knees drop out. Soles of the feet connect. Bring one hand onto your belly. One hand onto your heart. Walk the shoulders underneath your chest again. And then let go of any active breath. And just return into a relaxed breath. Soften the skin of your face. Feel your breath flowing through the body. Feel your heartbeat. And maybe even feeling a flow of energy through the body, all the energy that we've stirred up. And then maybe you'd like to stay here or put on something warmer and extend the legs out long. Let the toes roll out. Keeping your hands where they are, or bringing the arms down next to the body. Taking a moment to really soak in all the poses, the breath. So we've really stirred up a lot. Moved the body around. Now we give ourselves a moment to let the dust settle. Feel the weight of your body. The back of your head. Your shoulders, your elbows, the backs of your hands, your pelvis, the lower legs, and the heels. And imagine yourself sinking down into the floor from those points. Now you can stay here a little longer. Or start to wake yourself up by wiggling your toes, moving your fingers. And then hugging your knees into your chest. Extend your right arm out as you come to lie on your right side. Bring the left hand out in front as you press yourself back up. Returning into your cross-legged seat, sit up tall. Lengthening from the tailbone to the crown of your head. And notice how you feel. Bring your hands into a prayer. And bow your nose down to your fingers. Returning to that intention that you set out at the beginning of practice. I hope you feel a little lighter. I hope you feel ready and prepared for the week ahead. Whatever may come your way. Because without the ashes, we would just be a bird getting up. Bring your thumbs to your third eye point as we take a really deep bow down, thanking each other. And most importantly, thank yourself. Thank you so much for your time and your energy. I know that it's not always easy and sometimes super hard to get on the mat, so well done. Let me know any feedback, any comments you have. If you like the video, please like the video. That just helps other people find us. And I hope to see you really soon. I hope to see you on Wednesday evening at the next live stream. Doei!